Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of you. Thank you for joining us. I'm Professor Francis Law, the President of the Academy of International Dispute Resolution and Professional Negotiation. And I'm also the Chairman of the International Dispute Resolution and Risk Management Institute. I'm most delighted to have the chance to be invited by my dear friend, Professor Alberto Di Lisovicki, to joining this very important event today, the ODR ExpoTech 2022. Today, we are going to have the opportunity to share with you our discussion topic, the dispute management in China and Asia Pacific. Well, the basic figure you may have to understand, because dispute resolution and ODR has been very well developed in China at the time. We will see the huge number of disputes using ODR in China. For example, we are over 12,000 e-commerce platforms, which handling over 3 million campaigns a year. And among these 3 million cases, over 200,000 will be administered by the ODR, especially for the e-commerce purpose. They are either using the ODR platforms or the e-commerce company campaign handling mechanism. So you can see it actually there. So the government has provided a lot of facilities. The provinces or major cities have been developed well-designed ODR platforms, and they're not just limited on the internet. They also use phone apps. So you can see people try not just on the screen to resolve the dispute. They can also actually, like what we are doing in the WhatsApp or other phone apps, to resolve the dispute. So for the attitude of the trip to courts involving ODR or other measures, they will have a very strong motivation or desire to net the publics or citizens. They will suggest them just to have the most effective way or efficient way to resolve them. And definitely they have to build a court ODR platform, and also that also involved in the phone apps. They all have a very good support for the idea of using ODR. In particular, in China, they have formulated internet courts, which is in Hangzhou, Beijing, and the Guangzhou. Just in 2020, they took over 200,000 cases to meet with the high demand and the professional aspect. So it have already developed in international risk and dispute management mechanism. It is with the spirit of preventing the cases, minimize the risk, and also they have, when they have a dispute, how to minimize it, or even making the best way to resolve it with a very positive result. For the mechanism or the system actually built in 4 different areas, from the research, development, and also for the education of the talents. So it will be finding the best way and best approach, methodology, or model of service. It also try to develop the expert and petitioners in joining the whole system. The second quarter is focused on assessment, accreditation, rules and regulations, the quality assurance, and the needs of the continuing professional development for the petitioners and also experts. And also by finding the whole arrangement, they will make the recommendation to the legislation and policy makers in finding the way to further enhancement of the whole mechanism. So with the high standard of the talents and also with the assessment or accredit system, so they will be put to 3rd quarter, that is the service quarter. So the professional service for international dispute management, they will involving provide high standard or high quality professional service, like managing the dispute or provide the management on the risk of the individual or companies. They will set up the whole process or effective and fair to maintain that, ensure that it's a neutral that provide fair for both sides or even multiple sides. Then they collaborate with the dispute management organizations and advocacy institutes with the will to provide efficient and effective conversion mechanism That is something how they ensure the future enforceability and the sustainability of all the things. For individual part, they have another way for supporting. So they will have this service for the consultants and also for the advocacy. For mediation, arbitration, risk management, etc. They have the proper procedure and how to recommend to their own clients or individual parties on how to maximize their return through the whole DR mechanism. And also that will be how to protecting their rights, how to formulate the strategy. They will ensure the whole mechanism will protecting the client with an effective and fair manner to ensure their service will be meeting with the requirement from this RDM institutes and the whole mechanism. Inputting to the dispute resolution or risk management service, we will see that Hong Kong has a very integrated international risk and dispute management service. This philosophy, as what we have discussed, is not limited until the dispute happens. It will be far before that to help the business to work together, the deal making, and also they will have the risk prevention aspect about the crisis prevention, the internal conflict, or that with their partners or their clients. So when they really have the dispute happen, we have the proper dispute resolution approach or service, and will take care about the future and enforcement of the results. Following is the sustainability of the business. They will involve the mechanism of risk prevention measures or dispute that prevention measures. From the right side, you can see that this is the philosophy. Risk and dispute management will involve integrated service from all professionals, and also we will collaborating with all other professionals, not only the legal or dispute resolution professionals. They're involving with the will to develop a one-stop professional commercial solution. So they will take care each and every step of the business for the development and the operation. To meet with this kind, we'll have the integrated international dispute resolution service, focus on four important aspects. First, the professional resolution service itself is protected. Every different dispute, a unique nature, they have their focus, concern, or the practice are different. So we have to specialize to design for this. So we have the experts in various nature of disputes, including tailor-made rules and mechanisms, and also just focus on the corporate governance, workplace, intellectual property, or medical, or even for the wealth management, construction. They all have different focus. And we develop not only the expert, but also the mechanism and the rules to handle specified for this kind of different nature of disputes to achieve the best result to meet the interest or concern of the parties involving on this kind of disputes. We have to take care about how to facilitate the international dispute. That means not we just focus on the dispute domestic in Hong Kong or that with the mainland China, but if we have business or disputes from various places in the world, they will be using a truly workable platform to resolve the dispute. And then they will be focused on understanding the cultural difference, the practice, and the concern through the mechanism, and they can finally enforce in any of these places together. That is the international purpose for running the dispute resolution service right now we have at here. And then for achieving the best results through the whole mechanism, we have to combine, make a proper integration of different dispute resolution approaches. So that's the integration between various kind of dispute resolution with the purpose of the approach to achieve the best resolution and enforceability that can enhance through this collaboration. All the four areas will be properly implemented to create integrated international dispute resolution service here. Putting all we have discussed, we have not only working on a physical part, but more importantly, we work it on a online dispute resolution platform. So we have a sophisticated online dispute resolution platform called the IDMI Online Diversified Dispute Resolution Platform. Party involving have the facility to choose to use online or to use physical, or a combination of online and physical together. The highest quality service available in the IDMI Online Diversified Dispute Resolution Platform involving the online mediation, arbitration service, deal-making service, business negotiation, risk prevention service, and also they apply with the case law and the case database consultants service. That means from different parts of the world, like the, and certainly use this kind of online dispute service, will be finding have the good way or the advantage. First, like all of us will be very familiar, they are having the overcoming the geographical and language barriers is really cost effective. So it will be convenience and no matter the time, no need to worry about the time difference, and then we will be concerned about the proper recording. And this mechanism also provides a high standard of the data security, have encryption and the whole about the document filing, the whole process of the mediation involving the discussion. They will be properly encrypted and have a very good protection. They will also have the stamp of accuracy to indicate it, the data, the time for making that, and they are all protected individually on a very high security server to maintain this kind of data security protection. We now have a collaboration of over 300 international organizations involving what we say is the Chamber of Commerce, government departments, universities, and professional bodies as well. So they cover the area in all over continents in the world, in different places. And you can see the collaboration takes some is major important way. We have the for the Greater Bay Area Mediation Alliance, for the particular aspects like intellectual property mediation alliance. We have the Asia Pacific Center for Arbitration and Mediation, jointly for the Asia Pacific with 10 organizations which established in 2020. Collaboration with the ODR, Latin Americans. This is the most successful ODR platform in the Latin Americans, and also work well with the Asia and that with the Europe. We have the Mediators Global Group that established in 2020, May, to involve mediators from 20 regions. We also concerned about high standards, so we formulated the Alliance for Mediation Standards, which is established in 2021, which including the centers for 4 continents involving. And also we will have the Portuguese speaking country and Guangdong, Macau, Greater Bay Area by the Mediation Alliance. For the credit and a standard, we have already formulated in 2012 about the Hong Kong Mediation Accreditation Association Limited. Now we have formally about thousands of mediators accredited through this mechanism about the training courses. We can focus the development. Will be getting more and more involved throughout the whole world. But in China aspect or Asia Pacific, we will consider for the business sector administrating over 3 million dispute resolution or online dispute resolution cases annually, starting from 2025. Together, we will see the total dispute amount will handle will reach 30 billion US. That will be a very high number of cases about the dispute amount. And also we will try to assist hundreds of cities in the Asia Pacific and Belt and Road countries, which to establish the dispute resolution centers and formulate their respective dispute resolution ODR rules mechanism in the 5 years in China and the Asia Pacific area. We will continue to collaborate with 200 dispute resolution centers, legal firms, government departments, and chambers of commerce worldwide. We will expect that there will be a bigger and larger worldwide connection together. So we will be very, very appreciated if any of you participating in this event, if you are interested to develop the business or the professionals with us together. We are really and highly appreciated. Invite you to join us. For any other contact, you may contact with our organizations through the email or through the phone or website. We're happy to further collaborating with you. Thank you for joining us. Bye-bye.